Before we start our backyard botany art project, I would like you to ask yourself, where in the world do you live? And how much can you learn about the tallest forests of the earth? Hopefully now you're inspired to ask questions as we take a short adventure into the old-growth coast redwood forest. Before we head out, I'm going to tell you a little about the structure of the forest. The typical layers of a Northern California grove are ground cover plants and shrubs, intermediate trees, and the tallest trees in the world, the coast redwood. These magnificent trees can grow to be 380 feet tall, and fossil records show us that they can live to be 2,500 years old. That's 2,500 years old. Now let's explore some of the flowering ground cover plants and shrubs and intermediate trees for our art project. Here are a record number of a native lily that's called a trillium. In a few more steps, we find a young sword fern unfurling some new fronds. This ground cover plant is called Oxalis. Look at the beautiful flower. And meet Mr. Tickles. Along the path is an early blossom of false Solomon seal. Look, and one of my favorites, wild strawberry. Known as an indigenous source of fiber and protein, the hazelnut shrub today is commercially cultivated for its delicious nut that you can see forming on this branch. Other productive shrubs are black huckleberry, or also called evergreen huckleberry, and a red huckleberry bush, which is a deciduous shrub. Here's Mr. Tickles again, taking a break next to some false lily of the valley and yellow stream violets. He wants me to remind you to take a good look around the forest at the textures and shapes of the plants, and then get your art supplies ready. I like to call this lesson Backyard Botany because you can pick any sturdy leaf from your yard. A dandelion, a tan oak, a redwood. From my yard, I'm going to use a flowering currant for my demonstration on how to create these colorful gift cards. Flowering currant, lovely, lovely native flower, and a beautiful leaf. To make it easy for you to choose pleasing shades of craypa, I'd like to talk about the color wheel for pigment. In a color wheel, you have primary and secondary colors. The primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. When you combine primary colors, you get secondary colors. These colors are orange, green, and purple. Your gift card will be made from 8.5 by 11 copier paper. Take a single sheet and fold it in half, and then fold it in half again. Now you have the foundation for a beautiful leaf rubbing. Take a leaf off the flowering currant here. Stick it in between the sheets. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hold the stem. There's the stem. I'm going to hold the stem and the paper. Ready? Here we go. If you miss a little piece, don't worry. Just go back and do it again. I'm also going to do it in red to add a little enhanced color on the inside of my leaf. I'm going to take a smaller leaf of the flowering currants, a younger leaf, and on the inside of the card, on this other flap here, I'm going to put the leaf in. Now I'm going to make a little decoration on the inside of the card where you would write your message. Again, hold down the stem and the paper and rub away from you. There you go. On the back of the card, you can make a little detail. Write the name of your plant.
Why do we love the redwoods? It's a world of its so many animals. Call their home, give us peace, make us feel good. That's why we love the redwood. That's why we love the redwood.
Some of these trees are between 13 and 1700 years old. The tallest forest in the world.
Let's head for the redwoods.